The sign has been there for 11 years. 9 people tried to buy this house. 3 made offers. None of them moved in. The last buyer signed the paperwork, then called his agent at 11 p.m. to say he was withdrawing. He forfeited his deposit rather than complete the purchase. He gave no explanation. The house is still empty. The sign is still there, and the neighbors, without discussing it, have all developed the same quiet habit. They cross to the other side of the street when they walk past it after dark. The house was built in 1987 by a man we will call Bernard, a contractor who had spent 15 years building other people's homes and finally built one for himself. 5 bedrooms, 2 sitting rooms, a large compound, a balcony overlooking the street. The kind of house that is designed to become a family legacy. Bernard moved in with his wife and 3 children in 1988. The first 2 years were exactly what the house was built for. School runs, family gatherings, children in the compound on weekends. Then, in 1990, the first thing happened. And after the first thing, the house was never quite the same again. In 1990, Bernard's eldest son fell seriously ill. The illness came quickly. Doctors found nothing definitive. The boy recovered, but slowly. And Bernard's wife told a neighbor afterward that the experience left, in her words, a mark on the house itself. 3 years later, Bernard's business partner of 5 years stopped visiting the property. He continued working with Bernard. He met him at the office, at restaurants, at other people's homes. He never entered Bernard's compound again. When asked why, he said only the house does not agree with me. In 1997, Bernard sold, below market value. He accepted the first offer without negotiating. He moved his family out in 3 weeks. His agent asked him privately, "Is there anything I should know about this property?" Bernard looked at her for a long moment. Then he said, "Make sure whoever buys it is the right kind of family." She asked what he meant. He got into his car and drove away. The next family moved in 6 weeks later. They were gone in 14 months. The second family, who we will call the Peters, left without selling. They simply stopped living there. Mrs. Peters told a neighbor the following: "There is nothing wrong with the structure. Everything that should function, functions. But the house does not feel like a home. It feels like something is waiting. I wake up every morning, and before I am fully conscious, I feel that we should not be there." They paid rent on another apartment for 8 months while waiting for their commitment on the house to end. They never went back. Over the following decade, the house cycled through tenants. The pattern was consistent. No one stayed longer than 18 months. Most left between 8 and 14. Their reasons, when they gave reasons, were ordinary: work, family, finances. But 3 of them, 3 tenants who never met each other, who lived in the property in different years when interviewed separately, said the same thing. Not similar things. The same thing. 4 words. The house watches you. In a neighborhood where people have lived beside this house for 30 years, certain things have been noticed. The lights. Multiple neighbors on separate occasions, spanning different years, have seen lights in the upper windows during confirmed periods of vacancy. Not reflected, not ambient. Lights that appear and are gone when they look again. The sound. A woman who has lived directly opposite for 19 years says she stopped sleeping with her window open in 2018. On certain nights, she hears something coming from the direction of the house. Not music, not voices. Something beneath those categories. Something more felt than heard. She says, who would I report it to? What would I say? They would tell me to close my window. She closes it now. She can still sometimes feel it. And then there is the account from a security guard who worked a night shift on the street in 2020. On 2 occasions, 3 weeks apart, he saw a figure standing in the compound, not moving, facing the gate. Both times the compound was empty when he arrived. He completed his contract and did not renew. He said, I have worked night security for 11 years. I have never asked to leave a post early. I asked to leave that street. My supervisor thought I was joking. He was not joking. There are explanations. There are always explanations. The light's old wiring. A property of this age will have electrical faults, deteriorating connections that occasionally complete circuits without anyone present. The sound, a large abandoned building settles. Pipes contract and expand. Air moves through gaps in frames and seals in ways that produce low tonal frequencies. Felt more than heard. The figure fatigue. A night security guard on a long shift in darkness. At distance. A shadow. A tree. A piece of furniture. And the 3 tenants who said the same 4 words. The specific quality of light in a large, quiet, unfamiliar space can trigger the primitive neurological alert that humans evolved to detect threats. The sense of being watched, produced by nothing more than windows and silence. All of this is valid, and yet none of it explains the buyer who forfeited money rather than move into a structurally sound house in a desirable neighborhood. What did he experience? He has not said. The house has been on the market for 11 years. In a Nigerian property market where good housing in established neighborhoods is scarce and expensive, 11 years of failed sales is not a market problem. The current owners have reduced the asking price 3 times, changed agents twice. One family member, speaking anonymously, said they have considered demolishing the building and selling the land. When asked why they haven't, she paused, then said, "We are not sure what we would be releasing." A man who has lived adjacent to the property for 14 years said something that everyone who has researched this house remembers. He said, "It is not that the house is haunted. I don't believe in haunted houses. It is that the house is patient, like it knows what it is waiting for, and it knows it will come eventually. That patience, that is what bothers me. Not the lights, not the sounds. The patience." There is one detail that was not mentioned earlier. In the Neighborhood Association records from 1994, 3 years before Bernard fled, over a decade before the last tenant left, there is a single entry from a community meeting. It reads, "Members raised concern regarding the corner property. No resolution reached. Matter to be revisited." The matter was never revisited. Every member who attended that meeting, when contacted, said they did not remember it. Their names are on the attendance record. They were there. 9 buyers, 11 years, 3 tenants. One 4-word phrase. A man who forfeited money rather than unlock the gate. An owner who left without explaining. The house is patient. It has been patient for 37 years. Whatever it is waiting for, it has not arrived yet. Or perhaps it has, and we simply have not been told. The sign is still there. The gate is still closed. The house is still waiting. the silent mentor, because history whispers. We listen